a reverse trade show.
Oh, how did it go?
It went great.
Yes!
I'll try to keep it short and sweet. I made sure I reflected on this last night so I can give you guys the bullet points.
All right.
About 300 booths total. Only about 40 were relevant to my business model.
Good.
So out of that, I got 5 real leads that shared that they're hiring and they want to give my information to HR. Question on that before I give you the rest of the highlights.
All right. By the way, 5 leads from 40 booths. Most people that go to an event, you know what they have to show for it? A freaking spritzer and a Heineken and a hangover. You got 5 leads. You're rocking.
That are like actually promising leads, not just.
Hi, how you doing?
Later.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you. My question there, I don't want to go on that wild goose chase.
Yep.
So they need to connect me with so-and-so in HR, right? What's the best way to go about that process?
So you have their names and numbers?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay, and the show was yesterday?
Yep.
As promised, calling to see if it makes sense to connect me with bank because there's something, and then put your hook back in there. And if you didn't give them a hook at the trade show, that's okay. Insert it now. There's something that every company that's involved with XYZ and ABC that's either going to be hiring or having to look at restructures, having to deal with. It was great meeting you. As promised, I just want to make sure that we're getting your team that information. I'm on my mobile, 720-660. Don't give them my mobile. Give them your mobile.
Yeah.
But that's what you're going to say in the voicemail.
All right, the highlights. Everybody, sword and shield, it marks. Thick marker so they can see what you're doing. It's not secret. That played out well. Yeah.
Yeah, because you had power then.
Yeah.
And here's what I like about the marker. You also had a whiteboard, right? Yeah. So you could quickly, it's beautiful. I love it. Keep going. Yeah. Sorry.
Zigzagging, great approach. The insight, you're not kidding. People really do love sharing their opinion. Like, I thought I was just saying something that's obvious to everyone, but
bingo.
The way I was saying it and like, oh, and like blah, 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 this is really impacting everyone here. And they're like, oh, leaning in. Oh, yeah, we've experienced that too.
Did you do one of these? Like you look around from side to side? It totally works, right?
They got so stoked. They got fired up.
Yes. And it's the stuff that I'm so glad you brought this up because I feel like kind of like you guys don't believe me when I bring it up because I'm like, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to invent space travel. It could be something that everybody's talking about, but if you go, were you aware of this? It's like, oh yeah, I know. Because now it's like the cool kids talking to the person with the clipboard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Eject, very helpful. One of my struggles is really knowing when to shut up because like when they're engaged, I'd say that someone brought this up, I think last week, when like they engage in the conversation and they say something like, oh, well, tell me more. And then, I want to tell them more, but I also don't want to dominate their time and I want to be able to make sure I get the heck out of there.
100% it's super hard, but I'm glad you're aware of it. And even the people that aren't reverse trade showing, if you have a booth, it is the death blow. Especially this is where I'll see people with lanyards and they'll have like a Kansas City Chiefs lanyard or an Eagles lanyard or a Yankees. Well, I love the Yankees. I'm like, what are you doing, dum-dum? Like you're going to end up in a 37-minute Yankees conversation. Like you're here to rinse, repeat, next. This is fast food, right? So good job ejecting and staying focused. 100%.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing.
The just one more approach that really helped me. Like it was in one of your what sets you apart from your competitors courses. I just kept telling myself, I'm like, I'm tired. I want to leave. I'm tired. I met people and I'm like, no, just one more. Just one more. And I was like, the last one was a good one. They gave me boosts for just one more. The last one was not so great. I want to end on
a high note. And by the way, guys, for everybody else on here, you don't have to go through a trade show to deal with what Chelsea's dealing with just one more. Yeah. We get our butts kicked for a living, right? Sylvester, I was going to try and do a Sylvester. I can't do a Sylvester Stallone. But he's like, it's not how hard you get hit. It's how many times you get up. And if you're making calls today, just make one more call. And I'm not saying you have to keep that perpetually, but Chelsea probably would have given up at 3 leads, and she probably got an extra 2 because she's like, damn it, my feet hurt, this sucks. But you know what? I already paid to park my car, or however you got there, I don't know. Yeah. I already dragged my butt down here. I'm just going to do one more. And then she had a good one, which propelled her to do one more. And then she had a bad one, which propelled her to do one more. And then she ended up just finishing strong. And that's all we can ask for all of us, right? When your head hit the pillow that night, you felt good. And that's, if you can just do that more nights than not, feel like, hey, I did the work today, great things happen.
So two things that I think are really, I think everyone here can relate to is when your audience, like some people who I was trying to talk to and engage with, they're painfully awkward, like
Yeah.
painfully, and they have no business being like they don't have any interpersonal skills. They have no business being at this booth.
Yes.
So, how do you recommend getting around that, or just walk away?
Yeah, if it's a group, you can always just kind of eject or like, I don't want you to have your phone out, but if it's in your purse or in your pocket, oh my gosh, hold on, let me grab this. I'll be right back. And then get out of there. If it's a situation where it's not a trade show or reverse trade show or call, some of the times, like, let's say I'm talking to Sam, I'll just make up a name, right? And Sam is painfully awkward. Sam, when you say blank, can you give me a specific example? Almost like steer them on the conversation, or it will just sit there and go absolutely nowhere. I do have some secret things that I say even on phone calls to get off of that call, because sometimes you just got to cut bait, and we got to know where that is. And it sounds like you're on the right track with that.
Thank you. Thanks for celebrating those wins. My question of the day, one of my leads.
If you like this video, I got you. I'm going to hook you up. Click the link in my bio. I'm going to give you the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. I'm going to pay for everything. You're going to close a lot more business. You're going to make a lot more money. You're going to have a lot more fun. And you're going to be like, Matt Easton changed my life. And I'm going to be like, yes, I did. Did we just become best friends? And you're going to say, yes, we did. And then you and I are going to be best friends, and it'll be great. So click the link in my bio so we can be friends and you can close more business, and I'll cover all the cost. See you there.